This section explains how to create a new patient record and enter patient ID information, how to save measurements, and how to view saved measurements. Press the main screen key to switch to the Patient Records screen. The Patient Records table displays the saved patient records. The VSi can store up to 50 patient records. Each saved record includes the patient's ID and type, the date and time the measurements were taken, and the values for each of the measurements: pulse rate, non-invasive blood pressure, SpO2, and temperature. If your facility requires that you enter a patient ID, use the New Patient menu to enter an ID in the Primary Patient ID field and in any other required fields. If you do not enter a primary patient ID, the record will be saved as ID unknown. There are two ways to enter patient IDs. You can enter the information manually or use the optional barcode scanner. To enter information manually, highlight and select the New Patient menu button. In the New Patient menu, you can change the patient type if necessary and enter the patient ID. There may be other required fields in the New Patient menu, depending on your institution's policies. When finished, highlight the OK button and then press Select to close the New Patient menu. If you have a barcode scanner, you can use it to enter patient information. There are two types of scanners, one for reading individual barcodes and a programmed version that automatically transfers the scanned information to the corresponding patient ID fields. Their operation is similar. In this case, we'll use the one for reading individual barcodes. Scan the first barcode or highlight and select the New Patient button to open the New Patient menu. The first enabled patient ID field is highlighted. Aim the scanner at the barcode, pull the trigger, and center the beam on the barcode. When the unit beeps, the scanned information appears in the highlighted patient ID field. The next enabled field is highlighted. A message at the bottom of the screen prompts you to scan the next patient ID. Scan the next barcode. Repeat these steps until all information is scanned. Verify that the scanned information is accurate and that the correct patient type is selected. If necessary, change the patient type. Select the OK button. Perform the measurements as explained in the next section. If you select the New Patient menu or scan a patient ID while the patient record is open, a pop-up message appears after the patient ID information is entered, prompting the user to save or delete the existing record before proceeding. If measurements occur in the vital signs screen with the Save button highlighted, press Select to save the new patient record. If you do not want to save the measurement, select the Cancel button instead. Alternatively, if you're performing measurements from the patient record screen, the values appear as red text in the new record. This indicates the record is open. Highlight the Save or Cancel button the same as you would in the vital signs screen. After the information is saved, the text changes to black and all patient vital sign data is removed from the vital signs display. Once a patient ID has been saved to the Patient Records table, you can retrieve the ID if you want to take another set of measurements on the same patient. In the New Patient menu, select the Select Patient ID from List button. Choose a patient from the list and select OK. After taking the new measurements, select Save. The VSi also has the ability to send data over a wired or wireless network to an electronic medical record. If your device is networked, the record turns green when it has been exported from the VSi. The Patient Records buttons are used to delete, edit, or view patient records. To view a saved record, use the up-down key to highlight the scroll bar and then press the Select key. Then press the up-down key to highlight the desired record, to view all patient information and measurements for that record. To delete the record, select the Delete button. You can delete the selected patient record, all records for the selected patient, or delete all records. In the patient record screen, you can also select the Edit button to assign, enter, or change the patient's ID information for a selected record. You can select the View Patient button and select View Records to view all records associated with this patient, or select View All to view records for all patients.